Hi Libra, welcome to your June 2025 General Love Reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the sign of Libra, Libra Sun, Moon, Rising Venus. You're very welcome here. As well as, hi cross watchers, you're welcome here as well in case you're interested in a Libra. I mean, who wouldn't be? But please keep in mind that the roles can always be reversed as, you know, energies are flexible. So please be aware of that. Anyway, for this reading, I am going to ask Spirit what you need to know about June as far as your love life goes. What can I uncover for you, reveal to you, so with whatever happens, you are be prepared for it. Let's go ahead and jump right on into your reading. I like to start off my readings with a mini meditation to clear and set the energy, but if you just want to jump right on into the card pull to see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below or open up the description box of this video for all the timestamps. For those of you here with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect to your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in, ring the sound bowl 3 times, and during that time, I just want you to open up your energy to ask the questions you may have in regards to your love life. If there is a certain someone, start thinking about them now and we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Libra. All right, Libra, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to say for your love life in June 2025. What can we uncover so you're fully aware? I did see a camera, and I was wondering if like someone found pictures recently, like older pictures of you and someone else, or they found them of you. Someone could be a photographer, a model, an influencer on social media, or you guys have they've been taking pictures of you recently. I don't know, maybe just fun candids, or I don't know. I just saw a camera. We'll see what that all means. It's obviously confirmation for some of you guys, but it says cut down. Interesting. Cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, and silent treatment. Ooh, that camera could have been like spying almost, right? Interesting. The letter C is sticking out to me. As in Caleb, as in Christina, first, middle, last initial can mean something to someone. But yeah, I definitely feel as if there has to be like some sort of cutting out of some energy that is, lingering. That's what I'm hearing, lingering energy. That they're not over the fact that you're over it. They're trying to still connect with you energetically. I don't think they have the gumption yet to actually reach out to you. Maybe, you know, they know they're in hot water with you, or something happened recently that made it very clear they needed to stay away. But I still feel them like attempting to connect to your energy. If you guys are very active on social media, that is their #1 way they use to kind of still check in with you, to see what you're up to, what you're doing. And even if you don't have social media or not present on social media, then they're definitely just thinking about you a lot, which is keeping that energetic cord very much alive. But some of you were quick to cut it. Like once the BS started, you were done, blocked, over it. And they don't know how to handle that. It hasn't happened to them often. I feel like they're very, very attractive, so they get away with things a little bit easier than the average person, but you don't care if they're attractive. If they disrespect you, it's done. And so maybe some of you guys are going through that or thinking about cutting out someone. Tell me more about this energy here. For most of you, I do feel it's lingering. Hourglass, time is of the essence. Ooh, yeah. So there's some timing at work here. I wonder if for some of you, they are trying to play their cards right, and they're trying to wait it out. They're hoping like time will heal, in the sense that if they kind of give you space, you'll get over it kind of quickly. But I think they're also sense this urgency because you were so quick to drop it. I heard drop it like it's hot, but whatever. You were so quick to kind of cut them out that they may already see that you are moving on to the next. Maybe you're going on dates. Maybe you are going out more. Maybe you are showing that, you know, this isn't going to stop you from living your life. And you're doing it kind of flawlessly, I gotta say. At least that's how they're seeing it. And so maybe there's a sense of urgency that is kind of building up within them. But again, I think they're smart enough to know right now is not the right time to approach you. But the more you're kind of going on about your own thing, the more they are seeing, wow, this may be like a final wrap really, really soon. Some of you, they may love your body or you love their body. Got to give it to them. Maybe they're fit. Maybe they work out. Someone could even have like an hourglass shape. Just saying. Tell me more about this energy. I just saw a waist trainer too. I don't know if someone's been wearing or is known to be wearing them, or if someone's known for their waist. Tell me more about this energy for Libra. I just heard TikTok. So that could be the social media app someone could be active on, or you guys used to send each other a lot of TikToks. Okay, and then Awen, 3 rays of light, balancing male and female energies, peace and harmony. Ooh, someone wants peace with you. Someone wants peace and someone, I wouldn't say wants war, wants to go to war, but someone's not interested in peace. I do feel like someone thinks the time will heal within. You guys could like, you know, blend back together again, but I do feel more so, Libra, this may be you balancing out your own feminine and masculine energies. Maybe for some of you, it took being in a connection with this person to empower one that was more damaged. So let's just say you had more of a damaged masculine energy. You did not like to fight, so you wouldn't initiate. You would just go with the flow. Or even feminine energy where you know, you people pleased and you try to do too much for too many, and now you're deciding I got to do what's right for me. Like whatever that is, I think you guys are balancing out your energies very well now that you have cut this energy. And I think actually, you know, weirdly enough, I think better things are happening for you. Like you're starting to be a little bit more lucky. Like, I don't know, finding a $5 bill in your pant pocket, or someone kind of, you know, giving you their number. Like, I feel as if things are starting to balance out in your life energetically now that this energy has been cut out. And some of you have been realizing it. But yeah, let's get into the tarot to dive deeper into this. I want to see why they're in your reading right now. Do they just want to make their presence known, or are they going to try to do something eventually, but planning right now, just staying silently watching you, waiting for the right time? Definitely with that hourglass there. Yeah, Hangman in reverse. Interesting. 2 major arcanas for you so far. So this seems like a major shift in your life. 2 of Pentacles. The Tower, boom. Yeah, I can definitely see the sense in that. Yeah, 9 of Cups in the past, huh? Interesting. You got what you wanted is kind of the energy you're giving off to them. Damn. Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Wands. Wow. So this is telling me there's something about this that happened and went on for way too long. And there was a certain point where this was just stressing you out. It wasn't, you know, benefiting you in the fact to keep this going. It was just adding more pressure, more fight, more stress. Sagittarius energy, by the way. You know, I also wonder for some of you guys if they have the weight on them right now of feeling guilty, of feeling embarrassed, of feeling ashamed for something that may have happened that caused you to cut this out really quickly. And I think they're having a hard time dealing with that. I'm seeing someone gaining weight too, and no shade. I'm just saying, like, it's just something I'm seeing here for a few of you. But I feel with this 10 of Wands, it's like it's enough is enough. I don't want to put up with this anymore. I don't have to put up with this anymore, and I'm laying it all down. This isn't what's going to work, and me keep on trying to make it work isn't going to change anything if I'm the only one trying. That's how it really feels here. So let's get into it. Dead center of this is the Sun card. Love to see it. Leo energy. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't want to be shady, but it almost feels like a weight was lifted off your shoulders from finally cutting out this long cycle or just heavy cycle of this person's energy. I do feel like you are starting to like see the sun coming in your life a lot more now. A lot more positive energy is coming your way. I do feel like you feel like there's been a glow up since cutting this person out. And even if some of you are in that process of doing it, I think when it's done, you're going to feel this glow up energy. I think you're going to see, like, if this person made you feel unattractive or this person made you feel unwanted, how really desirable you are. And like I said, moth to a flame, people are going to be drawn into you. People are, you know, seeing that shift within you. That is that glow up energy. I think you're going to be getting a lot more attention. I think this is going to be the summer of love for you, honestly, where I feel whether you guys are kind of being open to dating or you may find that certain someone, it is fully illuminating here. And I think this person wants to connect to your energy to let you know that they know they messed up. They know they messed up on, you know, being with the person that made them the happiest, that you were the sun in their life. And now that it's gone, ain't no sunshine when she's gone. That song I hear at times when I do these types of readings, that's how they're kind of feeling here. And I wonder too, if it took you to finally cut it out for them to realize what they lost. And so again, with that whole patiently planning, waiting at afar, watching, like, they definitely admire you from afar. They definitely try to kind of still keep that memory of you alive by still interacting with your social media or thinking of you actively. But I think the more they do that, it's getting harder on themselves because they realize that they lost the sun, that they lost someone that was positive, happy. You're funny. You made them laugh all the time. And they missed that light in their life for sure. But to see that you may be even thriving without them is kind of what's hurting them the most of this being whole cut out thing. Because again, even if you're hurt by this, you're not really showing it. They're not really seeing it. What's crossing this is Hangman in reverse. Pisces energy. So I'm hearing too little too late with this whole Hangman in reverse. So I definitely feel like when it's in the upright, there's a time of like reflection. There's a time of seeing things in a completely different way, like some sort of an adjustment, some sort of need to kind of take one's time to oneself to kind of look at things in a different way. But this person did it way too late. They had every opportunity to change. They had every opportunity to own it up to you. I don't know why I'm saying it that way, but maybe some of you know for your personal life. And they just kept this lingering. They kept this, you know, procrastinating. They thought that they could still get away with these behaviors that were not cool with you. So again, like, I think that with this Hangman in reverse, they acted or wanted to do this change or try to shift themselves way too late. So now they're stuck. You know, Hangman, yeah, it's only temporary, but I think with the Hangman in reverse, they don't know how to come out of this. They don't know how to unstick themselves to you. They're having a hard time with the adjustment here of you, you know, in your sun era at the moment, while they're still very much struggling with the whole situation in itself. Even if, you know, I get it, it takes two to tango a lot of the times, but let's just say with the recent situation, maybe they did do something that they still have a hard time fully owning up to, fully admitting, and that's what's keeping them further stuck, right? Now, if this is a challenge card, I feel with this Hangman in reverse, they think time is not on, you know, they hope that by giving this enough time that eventually you'd come around. And now maybe as June goes on and they still see that like you are actually doing your best life, living your best life, having, you know, a lot of social interactions, like career improvements, like seriously, I think there's a lot of thriving going on in June for you. They may think that they're running out of time to really have this opportunity to change your mind. And they may be right. I gotta say, they may be onto something. But I feel with this Hangman in reverse, they're still not getting it. I don't know, maybe again, they use a bunch of these excuses to validate what they did or to validate how it ended between the two of you. And I think it's still a long time before they really do realize or own up or admit to, you know, what was the downfall between the two of you. What's crowning this is the Two of Pentacles. Capricorn energy. So I feel they're struggling with what to do here because they know time is of the essence, or at least that's how they're seeing this situation, whether it's true or not. They don't know if they should reach out or keep, you know, being silent. They're trying to find different ways or review different ways of how to approach you to see if they could make this work, or if it is, you know, inevitable that this was all meant to fall out. They are fumbling, and they realize that they fumbled big time with you. They messed it up. They didn't, you know, they let things linger for too long, in decisions, false promises, not doing enough, having too much up in the air for you. Or, you know, especially with Two of Pentacles, it could be on and off type of vibes that just was never fixed, was never resolved, and never made you feel comfortable in the connection, or secure in the connection at the very least. Some of you guys, life has been a little bit busier. Definitely. You may have a lot going on. And again, with the Two of Pentacles, you may be on multiple dates, or there's multiple people that have their eye on you, that have showed their interest in you, and you've been trying to kind of filter and decide if you're ready to go out again, or if you should wait a little bit longer. I definitely also feel like for some, you may have thrown yourself into work or to other projects or family things to kind of help you, you know, distract yourself from this situation in your love life. That's what they see is going on. And maybe life has been busy for you, and they're kind of having a little bit of FOMO here. Now, what's rooting this is the Tower. Yeah. Aries energy and Scorpio energy, Mars energy, shake up. Big time shake up here. And I think this shake up had to happen for you because, again, a tower was being built on a faulty foundation that was not going to last. So even if it was very painful, I think it was a tower that was inevitably going to fall. And some of you, I think, even let the tower fall. You know, you didn't try to save it. You didn't try to, you know, hold it up while it was leaning over. You were just like, let it, I'm done. And it all came crashing down, right? I think this has been very, very hard for them. Not just the fact that you two aren't seeing each other, but the way you've been able to move on, the way you've been able to thrive, the way you've been able to just pick yourself back up has left them a little bit shaken and insecure. They may be like, damn, I must have not have meant that much, or damn, like, I must have done so much damage that there's no way Libra is going to give me another chance or try to hear me out. What's been done is done, and they're left in the debris while you're trying to move and build your tower elsewhere. But this has been devastating for them. It's been shocking for them. But I'm surprised they're this shocked. I don't know. I think you are too, right? I feel like something they did gave you a tower moment, definitely. And maybe with their faults of admitting, you know, how impactful it was is maybe what's keeping them still in the tower aftershock. But you guys kind of have realized that that wasn't going to keep you there. If you're hearing little baby cries, don't worry. My baby is being taken care of by my husband. I'm not just ignoring it, but I just wanted to put that out there for a few of you. Maybe he's confirming something. I don't know. In the recent past, we have the Nine of Cups. Pisces energy. So, yeah, when I was feeling you got what you wanted, it, you know, in a way, it feels a little sarcastic. It feels a little jabby, but almost as if like you were doing things that you knew if I were to find out wasn't going to keep me around. And you thought you could get away with it. I don't know why. I don't know what it was. Again, it could have been, you know, inconsistency. It could be you know, infidelity. It could have been whatever the case, right? That would make it be the final straw for you. And so that's where I kind of feel like, Libra, you don't feel as bad for cutting this out the way you did, because it really pushed you to that edge. And others of you, let me say, with the Sun card, definitely, they are really realizing they had it all with you, that the grass was not greener on the other side. It was dusty, dry, barren. There was no, you know, it was no scenery that could compare to what it felt like being with you. And they had the best. That's what they're afraid of. They had the, you know, the best sex with you, the best moments with you. You were and are someone that anyone would be lucky to have. And they know they blew it that time. And so I wonder if, in a way, with what they're planning, or why they're still trying to linger in your energy, is that they still think that this Nine of Cups can happen. That's just, you know, they have to give you space now. But I think there's another side of them that knows that as you continue to grow and thrive and see how much, I don't know, better you're feeling without this Ten of Wands pressure of this person and the anxiety and the stress of being involved with them, the more you're seeing you can do better, the more you're seeing you have more worth, and that you have it all to make someone happy that would reciprocate that same energy and that same vibe. And you're absolutely right with that, Libra. You know, others of you, I gotta say, maybe you thought this person was gonna be the one. And that's why maybe some of you just felt so much like you had to just cut this out for good, because the amount of betrayal, or the amount that you felt like they hurt you when thinking you knew them, thinking that you knew how it was all going to play out, for it to be so pulled out from under the rug with you with this Tower moment. You realize they weren't the one, and that there is someone else out there that may treat you better, that may appreciate you more. Damn. Someone may always wear a necklace. I don't know if it's like a gold chain or like a pendant that means a lot to them, but they rarely ever take that necklace off. They wear it all the time. Just to confirm for who I'm talking about here. All right, Libra. To see the likely outcome of the situation, what is likely to happen and unfold from now to end of June, you need to be aware of, know about. What are they going to do, not do? What else can I tell you about this person or a situation? We're going to go ahead and take this to Patreon for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome. Pull some more tarot oracle cards, just dive deeper into this. So if you guys really felt this was your reading and you need more clarity, answers, I promise that will all be provided for you in the extended reading. And if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box of this video and you will find the link to Patreon that will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, Libra, I hope this resonated with you. While you're at Patreon, if you decide to, go there, I am providing an exclusive Mermaid Scales Tarot membership for my biggest fans who love my channel. I want to give you guys a great deal for those that love my content, and you'll have access to all the extended readings I ever post, so you can cross-watch, watch your rising moon Venus signs. I'll be providing exclusive content for my Patreon members, and as well just a little space for my biggest fans that I want to show love and appreciation to. So if you love my channel, I would check out the membership. But again, this is where we depart. Thank you for joining me, and please let me know if this resonated with you. By doing so, you can give a comment below, hitting that like button, and please don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Libra, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Libra.